Hello and welcome to the Audio Dad Chronicles. I'm Shale, and today we're taking our first ever listen, but not exactly, into the music of Speed of Light. This will be Pain on a Chain. So just last weekend, as of the filming of this video, I took the family to the big city, the big smoke that is near us, Vancouver, and we went to see our collective favorite band, Rise Against. And it was a pretty big deal. I mean, I'm a big fan, certainly, and I've seen the band a number of times. But the they've only seen them a couple of times. And as it happens, our youngest daughter, it's one of her favorite bands, and it was her third or fourth ever concert, and second time seeing Rise Against. We were able to go see them a couple of years back, but we all made the trek over to the city, had a great time, went to the show, got bashed around in front row, had a good time. Everybody enjoyed themselves, but they weren't the only band. There were opener bands, as there are at every concert. And we got introduced to two really great bands at that show. Right before Rise Against was a group called Destroy Boys, and they went over quite well with all of us. We really dug them. And the first band to hit the stage was called Speed of Light. I had never heard of them before that day, and I need to hear more of them. I've probably heard the song because they probably played it, although I'll admit I don't know their music that well enough, so I don't know for 100%, but I may or may not have heard the song before, but it would have been in a live context. So I'm really curious to check out the video. So let's just jump right into it. This will be Speed of Light, Pain on a Chain. And for a band as young as they are, first of all, they got solid chops. They were great live. They absolutely blew us away. We were incredibly taken aback by them. And yeah, they're younger, certainly relative to me. I believe I read somewhere that the band members are presently between 18 and 22. And they're siblings. So they're kind of sort of like the Warning in that sense, in that they're a family band, which is pretty cool. Always neat to see that. And of the family that came with me, unfortunately, the wife was not able to attend this time, so it was the other two kids and one of their friends, and we all had a really great time. And well, my two kids are also getting into music themselves. The eldest plays practically every instrument, and certainly at a level better than me. And the youngest is just beginning to get into bass herself, which is pretty cool. Very happy and proud about that. Who knows, maybe one day we'll have our own family band going, being that between us all, we can play every instrument. You never know, it might happen. But this crew here, they were something else. We were fortunate to meet them after the show. We went down and on our way out to the hotel afterwards, we thought, you know what, you never know. We're going to hang out for a little bit, and we got to meet them all, and they were absolutely fantastic people. They were so kind. They signed all kinds of autographs, and they were clearly tired. It had been a long day for them. It was late at night already at that point, but they were great to everybody that was there, signing autographs and saying hello and taking pictures. Really good people, really great music, really good show. I was very happy overall. Really wanted to support them more, so really looking forward to getting into more of their music, and it's going to continue on with this song. So why don't we back this up a little bit? Really dig the 90s, I dare say, aesthetic of it. When they first came out, some of their songs were, and the guitar playing were almost Tool-esque, I dare say. Not in the song structures, just in the musicianship and his overall styling on guitar, and the vocals and the song stylings were almost like Veruca Salt, Hole, even. You know, they really mixed it up, almost sort of kind of had elements of Muse even at times in their songs. And their drummer, holy cow, just bashed. He was knocking his cymbal stands over. There's a tech trying to stand him up, and he's just bashing so hard he's knocking him down again. The singer was great. Really loved her super bass. I actually had to ask her afterwards. I didn't recognize the model. Pretty much the only thing I said to them all, I just stood back and let the kids have their fan moments. And afterwards, I'm like, "Yo, what's your bass? That's cool." So it was a Supro, I learned. Awesome. Really liked it. Anyway, really good band, really good kids. Let's support them. Like, subscribe, comment down below to me. That helps the algorithm. I always appreciate that. Follow the band. Like and subscribe to them if you would. Check out some of the music. They're up and coming, and you're going to hear more from them. I'm quite confident. And hey, not only should you like and subscribe to them, but if you out there have a band of your own, or if there's an artist that I have not covered on this channel that you want to see covered, whether it's another Speed of Light song, Destroy Boys, we might get to them soon, Rise Against, anybody. If there's an artist out there that you want to see covered on this channel that I've just not quite get to in a timely fashion, or if you don't think I'm going to get to them at all because I've never heard of them, even if it's your band, do let me know. We have a Buy Me a Coffee page, and you can sponsor reactions. So if you're interested in doing that and getting bumped to the front of the line, so to speak, you can go on ahead and check out the page there and see what it takes to sign up for that. And speaking of signing up, do jump over to our Patreon page. There's always extra content going on there, early access, extended cuts, additional deconstruction videos where we separate and do vocal isolations and things like that. Lessons on how to do them behind the scenes from my roadie days and more. Do check that out if you would. And speaking of checking it out, let's jump back into the video, would ya? Make sure to subscribe here while you're at it. There it is. That was cool. Really, really dug that. They were a great band live. Was really, really fortunate to discover them through the power of live concerts, opening for Rise Against. As of the timing of this video, as far as I'm aware, they are still on the road with them because we saw them just a couple of days ago and they were great. So if you're a big fan of Rise Against, fan of Destroy Boys, fan of hard rock, go check them out. This is only a sampling. They have a future ahead of them, and they were genuinely very, very good. The three, four of us that went to the show, after the show ended, they were the first thing we were talking about. We might have been hot and sweaty and tired. I was clutching on very happily to a drumstick. I got a drumstick from Rise Against. And in all my years in going to concerts, which easily is over a couple hundred, I have never caught a drumstick. I wish I had it in front of me. It's in another room. I would have showed it off just because I was so proud to have it. I've caught pics. I've got signed set lists from Rise Against even. And of course, in my roadie days, I've met a lot of artists, done a lot of things, had a lot of cool moments. But as a fan, being down in the crowd, catching that drumstick was a pretty cool moment for me. I was really happy about that. But our takeaway was, we got to hear these guys more, guys and girls more. They were great. They really genuinely left an impression upon us for just an opening band. They left a mark. And I hope you enjoyed them. And I hope you come back and come along for the ride on another video. I hope to see you all again. Peace, love, and empathy to you all. Good night.